Good afternoon, YouTube. This is the Atheist Chef. I do not know if you guys can hear it, the creaking. Apparently, my new neighbors are trying out their new bed. And they've been trying it out for the past 25 minutes or so. Wow, I have to give the guy some credit. It seems like he probably brought his A game. I don't hear any other sounds, just the sounds of rapid creaking. But let me get back to, or actually get to the original point of why I started to make this video. So, 4th of July was this weekend, and this weekend we decided to go to a local civic center, and they were having their fireworks. They do this every year. And so it's me and a few other friends, and we're walking along, and this is tons of people. I mean, you know, this city will come out and watch these fireworks. It's a big spectacle. We don't have much around here, but we got fireworks, damn it. Anyways, as we're walking along, I see somebody holding a sign. You know, he's just kind of walking around, and he's got a sign, and the sign ends up saying, "God loves you. Submit to God," or something to that effect, or give yourself to God. So I thought to myself, like, this is it. I get to deal with a straight preacher, and I get to talk, and we get to exchange, and I get to see how good I am, and yeah. And so I started to continue to watch. So I'm walking closer, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. Let's see what he's got to say. I want to listen to what he's saying first before I jump in. And then I noticed he wasn't really saying anything. He was just kind of just holding the sign, and he just kind of, like, yeah, holding the sign, and his head was kind of forward, and I really think it's because he had a kyphosis, like a hump on the back of the neck kind of thing, so his head was kind of dropped. You know, he was just kind of doing this. And then I realized he's just not talking still. So, I mean, a good 30 seconds, not saying a word. He's just holding the sign, just, you know. And then I kind of looked a little bit closer, and, and I've dealt with a lot of people, and then you start to identify people that are, I know I may get some flack for this, not special, but I guess either socially awkward, and maybe just a little bit slow, just not quite all there. And I wasn't going to, engage with that. I mean, that wasn't going to be rewarding to say something like that. I don't think this guy was prepared to even try, not like that most street preachers are. But no, I just can't do this. So I let it go. And I went to go on and enjoy all the fireworks. But the real reason why I'm saying that, I thought that was just a little side note. Nothing really happened. That was the end of that. I never saw the guy again. But I recently was watching and playing a lot of Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. If y'all know the Assassin's Creed series, basically you play as an assassin, and a lot of times you're going out through thick crowds and trying to weave in between crowds and hiding from security and police and all that stuff, and walk up to a person, you shank them, and then you just walk away like nothing ever happens, and that's part of your goal at least. And so I'm looking around, like, this is kind of creepy, because this is exactly like what would happen. Like, if somebody wanted to put a hit out on me, this is the place where somebody would go to kill me. They'd be watching me for a while, and they're like, alright, this is a great place to go. There's fireworks, it's loud, it's dark, there's tons of people all around, nobody would know. And then, you could just kill them, and nobody would know. At least until it was too late, and they'd already leave. I'm just looking around, I'm like, alright, there's a bush over there. If I was an assassin, I'd go into that bush. And there's a group of crowd there, and that's got a mix. He could probably hide in there pretty well, And I started to think, like, who would want to kill me? Why would anybody want to kill me? What have I done that would make anybody want to kill me? You watch all the TV shows, and sometimes the people are innocent. It's just that they're, like, related to the person that they're trying to get to, or that happens in Assassin's Creed 4. They're like the brothers or the sister, or they're a friend of a co-worker, and they're using them as leverage in order to teach them a lesson. And so I was like, oh my god, I could die at any second. Fortunately for me, I survived, and my sister is not a crime boss mafioso, and, you know, somebody's out there using me to get to my sister. So, whew, load off my mind. But it got me thinking. Just a little fun thought experiment. Atheist and Christian alike, I think you would enjoy this one. If somebody out there wanted to kill you for any reason, it didn't even have to be a good one. You were wearing an ugly shirt and they were like, wow, that's an ugly shirt. You deserve to die. You could have pissed somebody off, you know, just something. And if to say the person, you know, doesn't have anything to fear, you know, not going to go to hell or anything, they can completely get away with it, that you just die, you get assassinated. That's the only thing that happens. Who would kill you? Who would want you dead? And why? The only person I could really think of offhand, when I've asked me this myself, was I had this a person that was Middle Eastern, and we got into a discussion, and when I dared to insult the Quran and say that it wasn't perfect, and, you know, I explained how the grammar laws that were, you know, established were basically established because of the Quran, so that's why the Quran is so perfect and that they're biased and blah blah blah. Well, let's just say got a few threats. But, you know, I don't know how serious he was, but literally, like, I don't know, I don't do anything to people, I don't try and piss people off, so I don't really piss many people off, so maybe that's it. There could be others, I don't know. So, who would have you killed and why? That's your first question. Second question, who would you have killed? If you can get away with it, you'd still go to heaven if you believe in heaven, and, you know, wouldn't have anything to worry about, it would never get traced back to you. Who would you kill and why? If I could kill anybody currently living, that's right, that's another stipulation, it needs to be somebody currently alive. Actually, you know, I realize I made the stipulation and I've already established who I wanted, so I'm just going to break my own rules. I don't have anybody currently alive that I want to kill, but I would probably kill anybody that is a current supporter of the that, like, Van Til, you know, anybody in the pre-sup movement. Maybe not Greg Bonson so much, he's not too bad of a guy, but anybody that just is in the pre-sup movement that allowed for the likes of Saitin, Bruggen, Kate to do his thing, to just basically get started. And actually, no, Greg Bonson is one of his mentors, so damn it. But Greg, you gotta die. So I would kill anybody in the pre-sup movement because it allowed people like Psy to distort it and be completely way off base about it and become the Cyclone kind of version of pre-sup. If it never existed, we would probably done with this a long time ago. So that's who I would kill. Who would you kill and why? That is all I have today, folks. So please leave comments down below. Make a video response if you feel so bold. This is the Atheist Chef signing off. Peace. Actually, I take that back. I would probably kill the neighbors next door because they are still going at it.